Hello, my name is John Uriarty, and I am a teacher and coach at Ross Middle School. I teach the morning broadcast class, a video production class, and 4 periods of 8th grade PE. I also coach volleyball, soccer, softball, track and field, and I am the athletic director as well. I didn't always teach the morning broadcast class and the video production class. In fact, this is my first year teaching those classes. These classes were already being taught by other teachers at the school when I started teaching here 10 years ago. But I knew one of the teachers was going to be retiring in a couple of years, so I decided that my best chance at getting the position when they retired was to get my master's in technology. This is where Boise State University comes into play. For the past 2 years, I have been a student in their EdTech program, and I am now going to graduate this semester. Woohoo! It was lucky that I started the program when I did because the teacher retired 1 year earlier than she expected, and the other teacher transferred to a high school in the district. So now both positions were now open, and I was next in line to fill them. I have had a video club in the past, so the principal was familiar with my work and wanted me for the positions. He told me that I had to have 21 upper division units in technology in order to fill the position. I told him that I had over 21 units and I will be sending my transcripts into the district office. I was so excited. After 9 years of teaching and wanting these 2 positions, not only was one of them mine to teach, they were both mine. This is my morning broadcast room. Our name is K. Ross. And we bring the morning announcements to all the classrooms at our school. This is a live broadcast. We also show commercials about upcoming events, character traits, artwork created by students, fastest mile times, science projects, etc. that were made in the video production class. My video production class is held in the computer lab. This is where I teach students how to storyboard, to use programs like iMovie, iPhoto, iTunes, GarageBand to make videos. Some of these videos are then shown to the school through the morning broadcast. I am currently showing them how to use iDVD and Google Sites to make a portfolio to display their work. These 2 classes are the main reason for taking the EdTech program at Boise State University. Most of my lessons and projects I have created are based on iMovie and videos. I have learned so much more than that from this program. One of my most favorite things I have learned was how to use Dreamweaver to make websites. Before this program, I knew absolutely nothing about website design. I always wanted to know more about it and be able to create my own website, and now I can. I am a creative person and I like to express myself through video. Now I can create videos and display them on a website I've created. Knowing how to do this will enable me to design professional looking sites to help my students learn about video production. The Integrating Technology into the Classroom course taught me about Google Sites. This wiki lets you create a website, although it doesn't look as professional as Dreamweaver, but you can allow anyone in the world to view it, or you can set it up so only specific people can view it. You can also put files like .doc or .mov and MP3s on it for people to download onto their computer. This has come in handy for me as a teacher. I can quickly create a website with instructions and the files needed for an assignment when I am sick and can't come into work. Just like this assignment here. Here are some of my Google sites I have created. I have one for EdTech 512, one for EdTech 541, and also one for Ross Middle School. This one that I've created for Ross Middle School is designed for when I have a sub. Sometimes you don't know exactly what kind of sub you're going to get if they have any technology background, so I can quickly go on here, just type out a few quick instructions for what I want my class to do. They go online, read it. I can also put attachments right here, and they can download them. Movies, zip files for pictures. I can put music, anything that I need them to do in iMovie. with the instructions, so that way they have something to do while I'm gone and also learn. And when I get back, I expect them to have a finished product, or at least something, depending on how much work I've given them, and it works out really well. Another example of something I have learned from this program and plan on using it in the future is from the online course design class. We use Moodle to design and create our own online course for students to take. Here's an example of the course I created. This is the final project for EdTech 512. We use Moodle as a way to create our own website or our own class for students to take. For example, here is the course description, goal, and objectives. There's the course syllabus, and then the lessons below. Lesson 1. Each lesson starts off with a video to gain the person's attention. Shows the objectives. It lists assignments. There's a video tutorial on how to do each assignment. Each link is geared towards an assignment or prior knowledge. Here's the content of the video, plus it's also in writing for both the visual learner and auditory. Covers all modalities. Another assignment, there's links. This one has files in a zip file, the pictures that they will be using to make the slideshow, so they download them onto their computer. Here's another video on how to do it. Music file. More assignments. Here's the music file. You click it and it will download to your computer. Everything that you need is listed here. The instructional message design class taught me how to create images appropriately, like what colors go well together, warm versus cool colors, contrast, reducing the cognitive load, what types of graphs to use, the different types of programs to use like Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint to help you design an image. Here is an example of what I created for this class. This is an example of an image that was created using the knowledge gained from this class. I use this t-shirt as a motivator for students to run the mile as fast as they can. They get this shirt for free and enter the Raw Smile Club if they can meet the requirements which are stated on the t-shirt. These examples of the coursework I created in this program are the most meaningful to me because they are what I learned the most about and will be using the most as a teacher at Ross Middle School. I knew absolutely nothing about website design, and now I am using it to create lesson plans for when I have a sub, and I am teaching my students how to use Google Sites to design their own website to display their own work. Here is an example of a Google site one of my students has created. I am having them create their own Google site and give a little quick introduction about the class, but mainly for them to host some of their own videos that they've created in my class so they can make their own portfolio. Like here's the Hoedown Throwdown, which was a music video project that they had to do. Here's a video on honesty, and this was a mysterious guest interview. So these are 3 of her best projects that she's done for me in this class. I run several fundraisers at my school, and I am also designing images and flyers for each fundraiser, so learning about design has been helpful. It also is helpful when designing websites, and I am planning on having a tutorial website for my video production class where students can find additional help with editing. I have had a great experience in this program and have learned so much. I can't wait to pass along what I have learned to the staff at my school and to my students. This program has made me a better teacher, and I know my students will benefit even more from me because of all the knowledge I have gained from this program. I am passionate about my job, and I put in long hours so my students can have the best experience and education I can offer them. So take a look at my portfolio and enjoy looking at all of my work.